everyone, welcome to the ICTV Sports Report. Special report here alongside head coach Billi Chambers of the women's basketball team here at Iona. Jillian Venditti here reporting for you all. So coach, the story for this team this year has been the extreme youth movement we've had. How has Toyosi Abiola really stepped up to the plate to take on a little bit of a leadership role?
You know, I think Toyosi is just such a hard worker, someone who loves the game, who studies herself and other opponents and other teams just to try to figure out how she can find different ways to make her game better. So she just came in with that mindset of really wanting to put her head down and work and trusting the coaches in the process of getting the ball into her hands and playing a significant role for us. And, you know, I think what helped too is the upperclassmen taking her under her wing and trusting her very quickly and infusing that confidence in her of making sure that they get the ball to her and reminding her that she can do special things for us. So she's come in and worked really hard for everything she's done.
Now, speaking of her working hard for everything she's earned, she recently has been named unanimously named, I should say, to the All-Rookie MAC team. What would you say that really says about her or about her play or about the team?
You know, I think that says a lot about her. I think that to be recognized by all the other coaches in the league and her impact that she has on our team, you know, despite the record and despite a tough season, I think that's speaks volumes to how hard she works. I mean, that's a kid that lives in the gym. She wants to get back in every single day right after a good game, a bad game, and really work on the things that she can do better. She wants to impact the team as much as she possibly can, and she's completely unselfish and wants to do it whatever way she needs to do. So we've challenged her to sometimes guard the other team's best player and really step it up defensively. We've challenged her to give the ball to her at the end of the shot clock when we need a score. So she's worked extremely hard, and I'm very, very proud of her for, you know, being honored by the coaches and being recognized for her hard work.
And another freshman has really stepped up too, Jaden Smith. How would you say she's also impacted the team as she really gained a lot more playing time towards the end of the season?
You know, Jaden gained a lot more playing time towards the end of the season because she was injured early on. And we had to limit some of her minutes as she came along through those injuries. So I think if she were playing as many minutes, as many games as Toyosi was, she probably would have been recognized on that team also. She is an incredible impact for us. She's another kid who really loves the game and works hard. And any time of day you can hear those two kind of going back and forth with each other and battling and kind of testing each other out a little bit because they're just so unbelievably competitive. She is a great presence for us. I mean, you've seen her in the past few games, doubles every time she's stepping out on the floor and really coming in and working on her game to try to make herself better. She's just a competitor. She wants to win. She comes from a winning program in high school, you know, Nevada State champions, and she brings that type of impact to our team. So I'm excited to see her continue to grow as she continues to work through the injuries that she's had to battle, but she's definitely a significant component of this team.
Now, Alexis Lewis has also been a previous standout as a freshman. As a sophomore, now as a junior, she really stepped up coming off of the bench. What would you say was the main priority for her role this year?
You know, Lex was incredible coming off the bench her freshman year, and you talk about making an impact on the team. For her to be able to get Toyosi and Jaden in the right place, in the right way as freshmen coming in, playing a significant role, she had that opportunity and she talked them through it for what it meant for them. But that's another young woman who is willing to do whatever it takes for us to be successful. So where her percentages kind of dipped a little bit earlier on in the year, and she realized that she could be a spark off of the bench and give our freshmen some confidence and come in and be that energy, she took that role on head on, completely unselfishly, completely excited about it, and worked her way through it to be successful. And you see her percentages increase, you see her production increase. And she's just a special player who's going to continue to make an impact on our program as we get back to the level that we'd like to play.
Now, the first team you're facing off against in this tournament this year is Manhattan College. We all know Iona and Manhattan have a long-lasting rivalry throughout the history of time. What would you say is the mindset going against Manhattan as you've had really good battles against the team both times, just a few points short? What would you say is the mindset?
Interesting, right? That both us and the men draw Manhattan in the first round. That's awesome. It's great to have the rivalry. It's great to be able to go up against them. You know, obviously any team in the MAC you get excited for, but Manhattan is one that just gets you going. And you know, we talk about it all the time. We played them close. That was the two closest games I think we played in the MAC with 9 points at their place or 4 points at their place, 9 points here. We just have to really lock in and do some of the things that we do better. We have to get back to our standard defensively. They have some very quick athletic guards that we have to do a better job of slowing down. They have an incredible post presence in Kayla Grimmy on the inside, and she really drives them. And then Amani Tatum on the outside. Two seniors who really are looking to continue to extend their careers, and we have to take our youth movement to realizing that this can really set the tone for our future. and look at it that way. We want to come out strong. We want to throw the first punch. We want to get after it and be aggressive, but we want to stay true to who we are and lock more into our standard regardless of who's on the other side of the ball.
And going back to Alexis Lewis, she, along with Triana Clay and Kristen Mahoney, are the lone senior this year, unfortunately. They have been a part of the championship team and as well as having success last year in the tournament. Are they really stepping up to the plate in any sort of way to influence, encourage the new members?
Sure, that's our group. That's the group that talks a lot about what the tournament means and how we're supposed to prepare for it. So there's been a lot of conversation in the past week. Tori Lesko has jumped in that conversation as well, even though she wasn't on the championship team. She's a sophomore who we've asked to step up and lead, and unfortunately going down with injury took away, the special things that she does on the court for us, but she has an incredible voice off the court. So it's imperative that you have that leadership from within, that they talk about what the tournament means and how you prepare differently and how everyone steps up their game at this time of year. So what you saw during regular MAC play, you're going to see even more intense, even more strength, even more adversity. So to really step ourselves up and lock in on the things that we're supposed to be doing, eating right, getting to bed early, studying our scout. So our leadership group has really taken on that role of communicating that to our team and putting us in the right place to hopefully be successful.
Great. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.